Welcome, I'm Jason Wilson, chef owner of Crush Restaurant here in Seattle, and I'm also a 2009 StarChefs.com Rising Star Chef. Our techniques here at Crush, we rely heavily on the Vita-Prep blender. We use it from everything from making a sorbet, purees, vinaigrettes, emulsions, what have you. And I'm going to show you all about it here just shortly. So today we're going to do a raw seafood trio. We have our Japanese hamachi crudo. It's done with a parsnip puree and masala compressed watermelon. We have a on the half shell shigoku oyster with a champagne, grapefruit, and tarragon sorbet. And we'll have kampachi tartare with a mint cucumber vinaigrette with a little bit of shaved radish. All three ingredients we'll be preparing here in the Vita-Prep. So let's blend. Okay, so we're gonna start by making our grapefruit champagne sorbet. And add grapefruit juice, our xanthan, and sugar. We're gonna add a little bit of champagne, about a tablespoon of tarragon leaves. Start out slow, and let's get into high gear. What we're looking for is the consistency, and we've got kind of a thicker consistency here, and that's going to be from the xanthan gum. So now it's time to freeze. And I love how slow this Vita-Prep goes, so I can really understand exactly where it's at. And then I'm going to use our plunger and get in there and start mixing it around. Now you can see that it's getting really thick, starting to freeze. There we are. So we're going to make the cucumber vinaigrette now. And this vinaigrette is going to not only dress the plate a little bit, but it's also going to dress the kampachi. So the first thing I want to do is bring a little bit of white wine up to a simmer. So what I've done is taken a little bit of white wine. I'm going to add the methyl cellulose and basically just bloom that methyl cellulose in this white wine. We're going to strain it through a strainer, and then I'm going to juice the Meyer lemons in said strainer as well. This will be the acid portion of our vinaigrette. A little bit of Alaskan sea salt, and let's blend. So I want to shear this in the blender just to activate it. The methyl cell, that is. That's some power. Oh my goodness. We're going to add now some fresh mint leaves and our peeled cucumber, seeds removed, and puree. Now let's add the organic olive oil. And emulsify it. And our cucumber vinaigrette will be ready to serve with our kampachi tartare. So we're going to make our kampachi tartare now. We're going to have our diced kampachi here. So spoon it into a bowl. Brunoise of cucumber and a little bit of lightly pickled shallots, and the shallots been marinated for about 15 minutes with Meyer lemon juice. For some spice, we have a little bit of green Thai chili and Alaskan sea salt, obviously for the salt. And that methyl cellulose that we added earlier will basically prevent the tartare from cooking via the lemon juice, a little touch of white wine and salt. And we have the first stage here of our tartare. So we're going to take our parsnips that we've diced, and then we pour cream over the top of them and slowly simmer them for about 10 minutes. Let's add a little bit of the sea salt, and then we're just going to pour in the warm mixture. So my resulting puree should be creamy, beautiful, thin, lovely texture. No need to strain it because the Vita-Prep's basically disintegrated it and pureed it just perfectly. So let's plate. We have all of our ingredients here together. Obviously I'll start with the hamachi, and we'll do 3 lovely little slices. So we have our puree of parsnips here, and I'm looking to have some fun with this dish, appearance-wise that is, and give the guests something to play with. So we're going to garnish this with some of the masala compressed melon. So I want to slice this similarly to thickness of the hamachi, and the masala spices have that lovely floral note. And the sorrel is just lovely, has that nice lemony component to it. Crudo's going to need a little bit of salt. So again, I'll use the Alaskan pure sea salt and some of the luxurious Monte per mio figlio olive oil. Now we're going to move to our tartare. So let's spoon our tartare into a nice little ring mold. And then let's play with a little bit of radish as well. And last is our oyster, our shigoku oyster. And I'm just going to take a nice medium one here and pop it open. To top it off, our grapefruit, tarragon, and champagne sorbet. And there we are. This is a really great dish. All 3 components in the dish, all made in the Vita-Prep.